Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the Philadelphia 76ers front office turmoil. Bob Myers is leading the charge in the search for Daryl Morey's replacement, and the stakes have never been higher. We break down the complex pros and cons of Myers taking on this massive executive role, exploring whether his championship pedigree is the perfect fit or a hurdle for the next big decision-maker. Find out exactly what Myers plans to bring to the table and what it means for the Sixers' future. Leadership transition. And finally, we connect all these threads to the bigger picture. We look at the broader implications of this search, from the World Cup preparations to the evolving landscape of professional sports. Don't miss this complete breakdown of the Philadelphia 76ers situation, and subscribe now so you never miss an update. The Philadelphia 76ers are navigating a high-stakes executive search following the departure of Daryl Morey, with Bob Myers stepping in as the interim lead executive. The transition has brought a complex dynamic to the front office, balancing championship pedigree with the need for a fresh perspective. Myers, who previously served as the Golden State Warriors' lead executive and won 4 NBA Finals as the architect of their success, is now deeply involved in the search process. During a press conference, Myers outlined his involvement in high-level decision-making, stating he anticipates communicating daily, or at least 5 out of 7 days a week, with the eventual hire regarding critical areas such as the draft, trade deadline, and free agency discussions. While Philadelphia will ultimately name a lead executive, Myers' influence is expected to shape operational decisions regardless of the title. This raises questions about the level of autonomy the incoming shot caller will possess. The Sixers have not yet interviewed candidates, and there have been no public reports of prospects, suggesting a potential lean toward internal options. Potential candidates being considered include younger executives like Vince Rozman, who has demonstrated strong talent evaluation skills, or in-house promotions such as Elton Brand, Jameer Nelson, or Ned Cohen. The search environment is also influenced by coaching stability. Unlike some franchises that cycle head coaches, Shams Charania reported that Nick Nurse will remain with the team, which could factor into executive preferences. Myers emphasized his search criteria, prioritizing character, leadership, and the ability to work effectively with managing partner Josh Harris, underscoring his commitment to winning. Despite the experienced presence of Myers, the search appears to be looking for a leader who embodies specific qualities for a modern general manager role, suggesting the organization is seeking a cultural reset amidst a need for structure. The Philadelphia 76ers are initiating a search for a new lead executive to manage day-to-day basketball operations, following meetings between Bob Myers and existing front office personnel at the NBA Draft Combine in Chicago and subsequent media appearances. Myers, the president of Harris Bitzer Sports and Entertainment and a former top executive with the Golden State Warriors dynasty, is seeking a leader who can fulfill a wide array of responsibilities and identify areas where the current team lacks strength. Myers aims to secure a hire before the late June draft and free agency period, but is committed to taking the necessary time to find the best candidate, confirming his continued involvement in the process. The profile of the desired executive could attract candidates who have previously worked with Myers or are interested in collaborating with a 4-time NBA champion and 2-time Executive of the Year. Conversely, the search may deter those seeking a straightforward promotion or who already hold similar senior positions elsewhere. 10 potential candidates have emerged for consideration, including Elton Brand, the former top front office title holder who was known for building strong player relationships and executing significant trades like the Jimmy Butler deal. Vince Rozman, the Oklahoma City Thunder's Vice President of Identification and Intelligence, is noted for his draft acumen and prior experience within the Sixers organization. Neil Olshey, a Sixers consultant since 2023, is considered due to his relationship with Myers and past executive experience. Travis Schlenk, an assistant general manager under Myers with the Warriors, is highlighted for his draft success and coaching background. Other notable names include Uâ Ren, Onsi Saleh, Iguodala, Matt Lloyd, Dennis Lindsey, and Dave Lewin, each bringing diverse executive and basketball operations experience. The search for the 76ers' new leader is set against a backdrop of other major sports news, including developments in the 2026 FIFA World Cup host city selection in Kansas City, MLB's introduction of the automatic ball strike system, and various updates across the NBA and other sports leagues. A recent segment on the Philadelphia 76ers podcast featured interest from Bob Myers regarding Atlanta general manager Onsi Saleh. The discussion highlights ongoing interest or speculation surrounding the personnel decisions within the team's management structure. This topic was covered on the 13 News Now platform, accessible via their dedicated mobile application. The broadcast continues with upcoming content scheduled for the next segment. The Philadelphia 76ers front office is navigating the transition following Daryl Morey's departure, with indications suggesting a measured approach to leadership changes and stability for key personnel. Reports indicate that the organization will not be immediately searching for a new head coach, as Nick Nurse is confirmed to remain in his coaching role. Furthermore, several key front office staffers are not expected to be moving. Jameer Nelson, the former NBA All-Star, is reportedly positioned for a potential expansion of his role as assistant general manager. Mark Stein, the Stein Line's executive, confirmed this sentiment, stating that Nelson is highly regarded in Philadelphia and is often viewed as a potential future head coach. Nelson's tenure with the Sixers, which began as the assistant general manager for the G League affiliate in 2020, has positioned him alongside executive Elton Brand. Brand, who has served as the team's GM since 2018, was recently seen in Chicago attending the NBA Draft Combine, suggesting continued involvement in team operations. Former Golden State Warriors executive Bob Myers is spearheading the search for a replacement for Morey. While Elton Brand remains a potential candidate for the top job, the organization is taking time to evaluate options. The situation remains fluid, with the possibility that Brand could assume Morey's role or that he might maintain his current position while collaborating with Nelson in a different capacity. Definitive role assignments for the upcoming season are expected as the 76ers continue their internal evaluations.